So first of all, I welcome you all, everybody who's come for this session. Thank you so much. Your presence really means a lot to me. And I hope I would be able to provide you some value through this session. You will be able to at least get something or the other regarding whatever your first semester exams have to offer. So first of all, thank you so much for joining in. And so what is going to be the agenda for today's session? So we will look at a few tips and tricks that, as a first year student, first time, you have moved from class 12 to your first semester, and this time only the university, has played a game with you. You are introduced with a new type of a program. So everything is new, and you've just entered a new city. Lots of, variables are there. So how to tackle all of that along with everything. So this session is going to be a little bit about all of that. So yeah, okay. So before moving on, let me, just introduce myself a bit. I have done my BA Honors Economics from Shri Ram College of Commerce. So I am also a BA Honors Economics graduate. After that, I did my master's in economics from Indian Statistical Institute, Delhi. So I entered college in 2015 and I entered my master's college in 2018. Post that, I've also worked for 2 years as a data scientist, and I've worked there for 2 years. And after that, during the COVID period, along with lots of other things, I've started teaching, and now I am a full-time teacher, and I'm also a part-time Indian economy faculty at IIPA, which is the Indian Institute of Public Administration. So I think that's all that I would like to say about myself. So without further ado, let's just get started with the entire discussion. I also just want to say, guys, is everybody okay with me using both Hindi and English, or do you just want me to stick to any particular language? आप लोग हिंदी और English से comfortable हो, or do we have someone who's just, not comfortable with Hindi? So if that's the case, I'll strictly stick to English. If not, I can keep using the, okay, English is okay. All right. Yes, we are comfortable. Okay, thank you. All right. English, okay. All right. Okay. Comfortable. Okay. So because it's a minimum function, किसी एक को, so even if one person has problem with Hindi, then I would say we can stick to English. But in the middle, I will keep using a little bit of Hindi so that it's a bit comfortable for everyone. But yes, I will be speaking everything in English also. सब कुछ मैं English में भी बोलूंगी, and I will make sure that I say the same things in Hindi as well. Okay. All right. At any point, if you have any questions, you can, directly raise your questions in the chat. And yeah, so I will be taking the questions at the end. So yeah, don't worry that it'll not be seen. Okay. All right. So moving on. First of all, guys, कोई भी exam की तैयारी करने से पहले, before you prepare for any exam, first you should know what is the timeline, how are things going to happen, and when are the things going to happen. So this is a tentative timeline for your exams. I know all of you, because you are so eager, you have the timeline by now. But for those of you who have not seen all of that, just to give you a little bit of overview, first of all, I'm sticking to BA Honors Economics courses for the purpose of this particular session. But I know there are people from various backgrounds who are doing the major or minor or the multidisciplinary degree. So kindly check on the website, Delhi University website, for your respective courses. So this, I am talking specifically in reference to BA Honors Economics. So first of all, before moving on, let's see what is the timeline. So your micro paper, introductory micro paper, is going to be the first one, which is 28th of February. And then you have your MME paper, which is Mathematical Methods for Economics, on 2nd of March. Then there is a little bit of gap. You have then statistics paper on 6th of March. And then, there is a lineup of all the other courses that you have. So your generic elective is 7th March. Your ability enhancement course is 9th of March. Your skill enhancement course is 10th of March. Your value addition course is 13th of March. So basically, if we take the general timeline would be 28th of February, it will start, and 13th of March, it's going to end. The timings you can also see, most of your exams, like almost every exam is in the morning. So there is one star here. That means whosoever has a language in their generic elective paper, they will have their exam in the evening. So kindly note what kind of papers you have. So these 3 courses will definitely be there. But depending on whether you have some GE or language as your GE or other courses, your paper timing will be different. So kindly, be aware of all of that. Along with that, one more thing that I want to say is, first 3 are your core papers, and kindly see that you have your 3 papers, which are the core papers. They have 4 credits. So the number of credits of a paper is like, you giving weightage to that paper. So जिस भी पेपर के क्रेडिट्स ज्यादा हैं, उसकी वेटेज आपके ओवरऑल स्कोर, जब फाइनल जो आपका स्कोर निकलेगा, उसमें उसकी वेटेज ज्यादा होगी. So whichever exam has higher credits, that means it has higher weightage in your final score. So let's say a person scores 9 CGPA. So let's say you get a 9 grade. Okay. Let's say in micro you get 9. So what is going to happen? That 9 is going to get multiplied with 4. And then whatever your CGPA in maths is, that's going to multiply it by 4. The same thing everywhere. Let's say in ability enhancement course, you got an 8 grade. So that 8 is going to multiply it by 2. And then all that multiplication will be added. So this credit means weightage for the courses. So your last 3 courses, your ability enhancement course, your skill enhancement course, and your value addition course, they are, all given 2 credits. And your main courses, which are the core courses, they have 4 credits. Your generic elective has 4 credits. Rest, these 3 papers have 2 credits. So kindly note that not every paper carries the equal weightage. And I know, like, this is the first time that, a person will have to do 7 courses in a semester. This has never happened. So when I was in college, we had to do 4 papers. So 2 were the core papers. So in my first semester, I used to do micro and I used to do math. And then there were 2 papers. So one was EVS and one was other generic elective. So this is the first time that this is happening. So, but yeah, this is the first time that it is happening with everyone. Okay? So you don't need to panic, first of all. Okay? All right. So with that being said, the overall, duration would be 28th of February to 13th of March. So basically, if we count from today, you have close to 1 month left, right? And trust me, it's not a very, बहुत ज़्यादा time nahi hai. It's not a very huge gap for you to prepare. So kindly be in that mindset that you have to start working now. Okay. So first, be ready with what your timeline is. Second thing, guys, any concerns or any queries that you have till now, you can use the chat for that to ask your queries. And if not, we can move on to our next step of the preparation strategy, which is going to be, familiar with what's your syllabus and what are the past year questions, how to do all of that. So a quick thumbs up or something that you can say so that I know you guys are listening. Okay. All right. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. All right. So पहले फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपको टाइमलाइन पता चल गई कि आपके पेपर्स की टाइमलाइन क्या है. उसके बाद आपका नेक्स्ट स्टेप जो आता है वो ये है कि आपको पढ़ना क्या है. What do you have to study for each of the courses? What do you have to study? Okay. So So now today, what I am going to tell you, I am going to tell you a general framework, which is not specific to semester one. Every single time, whether you are in your 4th semester or 3rd semester or any semester, you can use this general framework at the starting of your course and prepare a strategy accordingly. So can we get a recording for this meeting as well? Some of my friends are not able. Yes, sure. I'll make some arrangements for that. No worries, Anushka. Thank you. All right. So sabse pehle, let's see how to figure out what is your syllabus and not just, be dependent on your teachers. Guys, the best thing that you can, do and learn in today's day and age is start Googling. Okay? That's the best thing and the easiest thing that someone can do for understanding anything. Okay? So first of all, we will understand how to figure out what is your syllabus and what is your exam pattern. First of all, syllabus. So I will start with talking about the core courses. So we had the core courses as micro, maths, and statistics. Guys, for people who have BA economics as major or minor, you can also follow the same strategy. Okay, so I'll tell you how to go about that for that as well. Okay. But this session is, just for the reference of this session, I've started everything with the perspective of a BA Honors Economics student. Okay. All right. So, all right. So first of all, for any core course related to economics, you have to refer Delhi School of Economics website. There, every syllabus meeting, so every single time what happens, so let's say whenever there is a course coming up, there is a meeting that happens between teachers wherein they discuss that, okay, for this semester, what is going to be the syllabus? Do we want to make some additions? Do we want to subtract anything? All of those meetings happen, and Delhi School of Economics is kind of, you can say, the governing body for that. All the meetings and everything happen there. So all the, minutes of the meetings, including what syllabus is there, what are the topics and everything, that is in detail given on their website. So what do we have to do? We can just go to Delhi School of Economics. So it's so there people do masters in economics. So for those of you who are interested in that, so usually what do? You just go to this website and I'll show you how to do all of that. So basically you open Delhi School of Economics website. Okay, Neeraj, is the audio not clear? Guys, anybody else also facing the issue? Can you hear me? Neeraj, okay, you can hear me. And is the screen also visible? My cursor is moving. Ma'am, audio is clear. Okay. Visible, yes. Okay, thank you. Neeraj, I think there might be some issue from your end. Maybe you can, exit the meeting once and rejoin. Maybe that will help. All right. Okay. So guys, the general tariqa, the general framework is you just go to Delhi University, Delhi School of Economics website. Aap website pe jaoge. You, even if you don't, do all of this, just a simple Google search with saying Delhi School of Economics. So just do that. So it's like a Googling class that we are doing. Anyways, so just go to Delhi School of Economics website. Go to programs. Guys, should I zoom my screen? Are you able to see the screen properly? So Neeraj is saying that my audio is not coming. Ma'am, audio की problem solve करो, बिल्कुल भी नहीं आ रही है. Okay. Guys, audio is perfectly okay. All right. Neeraj, I think maybe you can move around your place a little bit. I think it might be something which is particular with you. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. So basically, what do? Go to programs. There will be a list of different programs related to economics that are there. So MPhil, MA, BA, Honors Economics. So usually before, your new course came up, we used to go here for all the meetings and everything. But now you have this UGCF, which is undergraduate curriculum framework. So UGCF related all the notices, all the meetings, all the details will be in this tab. So where do you go? Programs and then UGCF economics. Let's say, for example, I clicked here and then I see that, okay, there is a BA honors UGCF. So let's say I click that. So the moment I do that, what do you see? So all the notices related to BA honors economics are there. So there are different dates and the minutes of the meeting. So like brief overview of the meetings that have happened. All of that is listed here. So your minutes of the meeting for introductory micro. So this consists of how your, what was the discussion in that meeting? What will be your course? All of that will be available here. So your intro, mathematics, statistics, all the details will be there. For example, let's say open up the micro part. So you click on this and then there is a PDF that opens up. So in detail, everything will be there. What is the course code? When was the meeting held? Who all attended? So your, various professors from your college will also be attending this. Okay. So what is the objective of the course? And then, what is the content for your course? So basically in detail, what units you have to do, what chapters you have to do, which books you have to refer, every single thing will be available here. Okay. So basically this is your unit 1, chapter 1, 2, 3, chapter 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, chapter 9, 10, chapter 1, 2. So they also refer the books. So usually, there was one video that I made regarding the syllabus. So we also take inspiration and reference from these meetings to understand what the university is expecting and what is your course curriculum. So what is your suggested reading, suggested readings? So some of you were asking what books to refer. So guys, usually, in your school, you used to buy books. So what used to happen, you only had one book and then you used to buy that and then keep that for 1 year. But in university, in colleges, what happens? You will not see that every single chapter, every single topic is from one book. So you will see there is one chapter from one book, other chapter from other book. So you can't keep buying. So financially also, it's not good for you to, keep buying every single book. Many of the online versions are available. So if you are someone who's an online reader, well and good. If you are not, there are readings available. So what is the meaning of reading? By now, readings meaning. So it's a compilation of all the chapters that you have to do for a particular course. So readings available होते हैं usually जो भी आपके xerox shops हैं आसपास college के, all the photocopy shops, these people usually keep all the reading material. So you can get it from there. If you're an online reader, no worries regarding that. You can get copies online. Lots of PDFs and all, they are available. And then you can start reading up from there. So this particular book, all, which is Asmoglu and all the other ones, that book is your reference for all the chapters, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all these chapters you have to do from this particular book. And then there is another book, which is Games of Strategy. And then, so like the abbreviation is DS. So you have to do 2 chapters from there. So these 2. So all the detail regarding which chapter from which book, all of that will and should be taken from here. Okay. And then, they have also mentioned. So whether they have specifically mentioned what is the weightage for any unit, all of that will also be mentioned in this meeting. So कौन से यूनिट में से कितने मार्क्स का पेपर आने वाला है, कितना वेटेज होने वाला है, ये सब भी इन मीटिंग्स में ही डिसाइड होता है. ठीक है. सो अगर स्पेसिफिकली आपको इस मीटिंग में कुछ भी नहीं मिल रहा है, दैट मीन्स you basically don't know. So these are, एक तरीके से आप कह सकते हो, these becomes the guiding principles. So these are the course material, topics, chapters, which book for which chapter, what chapter, which section not to do. So like up to section 2.5, यहाँ पे बोला हुआ है. They've said that up to 2.5 section you have to study. So all of that you will find here. So unit 1 carries 15 marks, unit 2 carries 40 marks. So for those of you who have not started and all, you can start with unit 2. So some of you have not started studying at all. So you can prioritize based on the weightage of the exam, okay? And your final exam will be for a total of 75 marks. So this one I've showed you for micro. Same thing can be done for maths and stats. So this will be your guiding principle. I would not suggest you to refer anything else for, how to go about a particular course. So make it a habit that from the very beginning only you start doing this. So right now we are just 1 month away from our exams, but from next semester onwards, or, for preparing for this one also, we have to, follow this path. Okay. Guys, any concerns or any queries or any doubts till this point? I just want to make sure everything is fine. And everybody is able to hear me. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Neeraj. Okay, guys. Thank you. All right. So same thing, same तरीका आपको अपनाना है for doing mathematics. Same तरीका आपको अपनाना है for doing statistics. So let's say, if we go to the mathematics meetings. So if we go here and then, you see it's a one page meeting details. So there was a committee who all were there, all of that was discussed. And then specifically, what did they say? This is your book, which is Sitter and Hammond, Mathematics for Economic Analysis. So that will be your reference book. It would serve as a benchmark for teaching, material coverage, and examination. Entirety of chapter 1 to 9 of this book shall be covered in this semester. So they've given the course syllabus also, chapter 1 to 9 properly, पूरे के पूरे आपको cover करने हैं. And you see, they have not mentioned the specific bifurcation of your units in terms of marks. So that means you can't decide, but majorly all the things which are related to derivatives and all, they usually carry a lot of weightage. So examiner shall have wide latitude in deciding the examination for the course. Each unit shall carry 10 to 50% coverage in the final exam. Okay. So this is for mathematics. Same thing you can go about for statistics. Okay. So statistics, what all is there, who all attended, and then course objectives, everything is there. Sometimes in these meetings, they also tell you how to write papers. So basically, you see, let's say, so guys, one more thing regarding statistics. Earlier, this paper used to be a part of semester 3, and by semester 3, you would have done mathematics. आपने mathematics पढ़ लिया होता था पहले year में, ठीक है? So some of the mathematical concepts you were able to understand if you were in a semester 3 course. But this time you are learning the basic of mathematics. They're also making you do statistics. So साथ में maths भी आ रहा है. So they also understand that, so specifically they mention what all should not be done or what all you don't have to do. Okay. So basically, let's say they have mentioned that this particular topic, is not, is excluded. You don't have to do this topic, moment generating function. They specifically also mention what all can be done and not done. So students should be aware that the following topics, no question will be asked. So stem and leaf diagram में से questions नहीं होंगे. Only analytical questions on pictorial representation should be asked. So they will not ask you to, let's say draw a histogram and something like that. They will ask you analytical questions, meaning they will give you a pictorial representation and ask you questions based on that. Okay. And then, double integration for chapter 5 should be kept simple because you have not done integration and lots of double integration by now. Okay. So आपने integration अभी तक किया नहीं है और आप करोगे भी नहीं because chapter 1 to 9 है. Chapter 10 of the book is integration. So they are aware of this, and then they are telling कि वो जो double integration के topics हैं उसमें बहुत complicated चीजें नहीं आएंगी. ठीक है. Along with that, they also tell you like all the calculations that you have to do, how much rounding off should be done, how do you attempt the papers, like how do you attempt the questions, So all questions within each section should be answered in a contiguous manner on answer sheet. Each question should start on a new page and all subparts of a question should follow one after the other. So aisa nahi hona chahiye, let's say you have a question number 1. So you do question number 1 part A somewhere, and then, start doing question 2, and then you start doing question 1 part B somewhere. So that's not usually advised. Okay. So all of this is mentioned here. Which unit has what weightage, how many questions will be there. All these details will be here. No compulsory questions and all of that. And from every single unit, what all topics do you have to do? Everything will be mentioned here. So please make it a habit. First thing that you should do, ideally, after going from this session, is download these, read this, what all you know, what all you don't know, how do you have to go about it, all of that. Okay. And a very, very specific, description that which chapter from which book you have to do. So you can use Devore, and you can, have this Hogg and Zimmerman book also. So in ये जो books हैं, इनके back questions को भी आप practice कर सकते हो, ठीक है? You can pick one book, either Devore or Zimmerman. Concepts will be similar, but you can use both of them to do the practice of the questions. So which all topics should not be done, specifically every single thing that they mention. Okay. So that's how you roll in terms of deciding the, looking at the syllabus. Okay. Same thing can be done. Let's say if you have, BA major course. So BA major related, what all courses are there? So introductory economics is there. So that is the same. But the mathematics course is a little bit different. So you go here and see what are the syllabus for here. So which book you have to do for which chapter, every single thing is mentioned in detail. So my next step should be that I should know what is the syllabus and what is the exam pattern. And every course subject related detail you will be able to find in the Delhi School of Economics website. So that will be my second step whenever I'm deciding. Let's say I am giving papers, so I will do that. Okay. So guys, is that making sense? Any questions till this point? Anybody has any queries or concerns? Feel free to, ask them. All good? Okay. All right. Okay, Sahil says fine, Manya is fine. Perfect, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. So हमें syllabus भी पता चल गया. We are aware of the syllabus. We are aware of the timeline. Now what to do? So let's go back. So highly, highly suggested. Start Googling, start typing the words. Nobody is going to do the hard work for you. You have to do it. So you have to take the responsibility for that. Okay. So coming back. So first of all, for syllabus, you refer the Delhi School of Economics website for all the core courses that you have. Okay. Chahe aap major kar rahe ho, minor kar rahe ho, you have a multidisciplinary course, you have an honors course. I've showed you every single thing that you can do. Okay. Now let's move on to another thing, which is we have 4 other courses. So we have a GE, we have a AEC, we have a SEC, and we have a VAC. So every single college, will have a different set of papers or, courses that they offer. So for that, you have to specifically talk to your teacher. By now, I think I should think that you know what all these courses are for you, and you know what is the syllabus for each of the courses. So you should know the name of the course. You should know what is the syllabus. So for all these 4 things, there is no central place wherein you can find the syllabus and all. So iske liye you will have to talk to your teachers, your college, कि हमारा syllabus क्या है, क्या-क्या चीजें आने वाली हैं, and all of that. ठीक है? I will also show you a general, way in which you can figure out like what all GEs and what all their syllabus are. So basically, first step would be either, talk to your teacher, like that would be the best thing. And during this entire preparation, it's always helpful to have a set of friends, your, batchmates, classmates, because many people have access to many resources. So if you share, it is usually helpful. So अगर आपको GE, AEC ये बहुत सारी चीजें अपने classmates के help से मिल सकती हैं, ठीक है? So be in touch with the people you have in your class or your college and all of that, okay? But generally, agar let's say if you're not able to find, still what do? You can just go to Delhi University website. Ab Delhi University website pe gaye, so you'll just go to du.ac.in. You just go there, and then you see here. So you will see press release, event notification, and all of that. So this 20th January, you see UGCF new syllabus and all of that. So if you click that, you will see there are lots of notifications. So yahan pe you will see the syllabus for lots of courses. So let's say somebody wants to know what are the syllabus for AEC courses, ability enhancement courses. So you go there, and then what are the different ability enhancement courses, what are the units, what are the readings, what is the syllabus, all of that will be given here. So actually everything is at your fingertips only. You just have to look for it, okay? So AEC ke courses ke details yahan pe honge. So, but because every college offers a different AEC, so there is no particular specific AEC that I can talk about. So for this, I would say talk to your teachers, talk to your college, talk to your friends, and figure out what is the syllabus, what is the reading, and all of that, okay? And even if you know basically ki aapka syllabus kya hai, so that ways, once you know what is your syllabus, you can figure out, let's say something related to Hindi. So you can just search where is Hindi and all of that. Okay? Is tarike se you can figure out your syllabus for all the other things. Okay. So that is the second thing. So all the GE related courses, let's say here, notification regarding skill enhancement courses, lots of things will be there. So basically all these topics, these are all the skill enhancement courses. So what course you have, according to that, you check what is the syllabus. So let's say if somebody has a course which is advanced spreadsheet tools, so they will have this syllabus. So you will have to, go through this, and these will be your readings and all of that. What is the marking scheme, how everything will work. ये सब आपको यहाँ से figure out करना है. Either college or website or Google or friends. So you have to do all of this hard work. Actually, it's not hard work. You have to do it. It's for your own good. So you should do all of that. Okay. So for GE, AEC, SEC, VAC, you can refer your college, your classmates, Google, DU website. Website has a lot of things. You should start exploring your own website. Okay. So that is the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys. Any concerns or any queries that we have so far, feel free. Okay. So Himanshu is saying, ma'am, I've just started the studies, nothing until now. Can I complete the syllabus on time? You can ideally, but since it's just 1 month, so you'll have to prioritize, I would say. But don't panic. Don't panic. We will talk about all these points at a later stage in the presentation today. So guys, all good so far? We all know how to figure out our syllabus for the core courses, all the syllabus for GE, SEC, and all of that. Okay. Yes, okay. Any guys, any audio, video issue, feel free to, Okay, yes, ma'am, but my college is, I think, doing deleted portions also. Okay, so Unnati is saying they are doing some deleted portions also. Okay. So yeah, Unnati, I have also seen that there have been some updations in your courses. So yeah, you can, you should see and talk to people. But yeah, I have also seen some updated notices coming up for the courses. Ma'am, may I ask when will you upload micro videos on YouTube? Okay. Should I study them too? So Unnati, I would say you should consult it once with your teacher. Ki, like, are you aware this is happening, or have there been any instructions to you? What should you do? So ek bari you should discuss it with your teacher. Because I think, I mean, maybe some reason they might have some more information, because of that they are doing those things. So you can do that. Ma'am, where will I get the solutions of questions? Okay, ma'am, please girl then. Okay. All right. So guys, solutions on all के बारे में भी अभी हम लोग थोड़ी सी बात करते हैं, ठीक है? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So moving on. Yes, guys. I'll also. So guys, some of you are also asking like when will we upload the micro courses and all that. So I'll come to that at the end. Okay, no worries. I've seen your questions. Don't worry. Okay. All right. So, okay. So now that we know our core courses, now we know what our GE courses are, AEC course, syllabus क्या है, क्या books हैं, किस चीज को refer करना है, we all know that. ठीक है? उसके बाद अब हमें ये भी पता होना चाहिए कि what is the pattern that the university has, what will come in our exam, what kind of questions we can expect. So you can keep solving all the back questions, but you should know. So back में बहुत तरीके के problems होते हैं. At the questions chapter के back में analytical questions भी होते हैं, बहुत thought provoking problems भी होते हैं. There are lots of hard problems also. So what should you do basically? So it's an unknown territory for everyone. This is the first time for you. This is the first time for university also, right? So aapke liye, for you, there are no past years specifically for you, okay? So for the people who have a new UGCF course, there are no past year papers, but I am saying it with a caveat, okay? So even though you don't have a past year papers for you, the university does has lots of past year papers जो वो बाकी courses के लिए लेते थे पहले जो बच्चे BE Honors Economics करते थे या फिर program courses and all of that, multidisciplinary major and जो भी वो पहले करते थे, they must have done some GE course related to that. So let's say some people have GE calculus. So GE calculus has been there for a long time. Some of my friends also have taken GE during when I was in college. So lots of courses, lots of GE topics, GE subjects have already been done, right? But maybe there are some tweaks with you. So आपका best guess क्या है? One strategy could be you can just sit around and say मेरे लिए तो first time है and I am not going to do anything. I don't know. मेरे साथ तो पहली बार हो रहा है. तो so uske liye, when if you take that approach, then what happens? Everything that you will see that will happen during your exam only. Exam में ही आप देखोगे कि अच्छा इस तरीके के problems हैं, ठीक है? The next strategy could be, okay, I know this is not for me, but can I take some ideas from there? पिछले जो past year papers हैं, the past year papers that were relevant for previous batches, can I take a look at that? Because ultimately course तो same है, right? Course तो similar है, same भी नहीं है तो similar है. You will get some idea like what kind of question university asks, what kind of numerical problems are there, what is the level of questions. University is changing courses, but you will not be expecting that okay 360-degree everything is changing, so now suddenly everything has changed. So because past information hai, aapka best guess for what is going to come in your future should be those past year questions. So I would say you must go through your past year questions, okay? That I think that should not be skipped for two reasons. First, you will get to see जो भी आप पढ़ रहे हो, whatever you're studying, what kind of questions can be made from that particular topic. Second, you will get to see what is the level of questions that the university asks. So you will be, familiar with those things. So suddenly, if you see questions like that, questions from that level, you will not be surprised in your exam. So my advice would be, do and look at past year questions. So past year questions, for all the core papers also, some papers that you have in your GE. So like, some of you might have EVS, so environmental studies. So I also had that paper when I was, in college. So EVS के papers also available हैं. So थोड़ा idea मिलता है, and you are not going into the exam hall with a blank mind कि okay, I don't know anything and come. At least आपको कुछ idea होगा, ठीक है? So accepted, आपके लिए past year papers नहीं है, but पुराने past year papers हैं, they could be a good guide for you to navigate this territory. So I think you should try and look at them and try and solving them. अगर आपका syllabus बहुत change नहीं हुआ है तो, okay? So that would be my advice. So, all right. Now the question is, how do you get past year papers? So there could be 2-3 things. First, you can ask your seniors. Many people, they have also gone through this entire journey. You can ask your seniors. You can, so there are lots of books like with the name past test, past 10 years, wo bhi available hote hain for various subjects. If you want a compiled version, you can take that also. Okay. And some of them have solutions in them, but whether you can trust those solutions or not, I will be wary of that. So sometimes they might not have the correct solution, so take the solutions with a little bit of pinch of salt if you are going through that route. The other route could be kindly explore the topics and explore the past year papers on your own. I said in the beginning of the session, googling is the best skill in today's day and age that you can acquire. So सबसे पहले क्या करना है, आपको past year papers देखने हैं, तो क्या करो, Google करो, ठीक है? So what will you do? Just write Delhi University past year questions, okay? So you can do that. So when you do that, lots of options will come up. So when that happens, so first thing, Delhi University used to upload past year papers. So if you go to academic resources for this particular tab, if you go, you will open up this. So academic resources, past year questions paper. So यहाँ पे बहुत सारे papers आपको मिलेंगे. So if you go to undergraduate and then let's say BA honors, and then let's say economics, and then first year, and then first year mein first semester. So all these years, so let's say 2017. So there you have mathematical methods for economics. So you will see this paper coming up. Okay. So one route could be this. So you can use this particular website, but you see after, 2017 or 18, they have stopped posting the papers. So now what do you do? Now, like, where do you find all those past papers? The next thing could be don't just stick to this. You see academic resources. Uske baad, there are lots of Delhi University colleges which keep posting. They keep a track of what all papers have come and they put it on their website. Okay. So like Kalindi College has posted past year questions. LSR has also posted past year questions. And, Maitri College has also posted past year questions. Deshbandhu College has posted past year questions. If you go beyond this, you will see that, okay, Stephens has also posted past year questions, lots of places. So I have already opened all of them for you. So let's see, what do we see? So basically, this was the Delhi University academic resources. And then Kalindi College, what is happening here? So like 2016, 2018, 2019, 20, 21, 22. Okay. So let's say which semester are you in? You are in your first semester. अगर आपको अपने statistics course के बारे में देखना है, so you will go to semester 3 because earlier it was a part of semester 3. Okay. So let's say you have economics, so you go there, and then what you will see, all the economics related semester 1 papers will start popping up. Okay. So this is intermediate macro 1 for other courses. So this is your introductory micro paper, SEM 1. So you can take all of these questions from there. Okay. University does not issue a solution for all of this. So there is no place wherein you can, official ki solution kya hai, you will not be able to get that. So you'll be able to get the questions, but officially solutions Nobody provides. The university does not provide the official solution. You will have to figure out your own ways. So either you talk to your teacher, friends, some people take the solved past year questions, but they can give you an idea, but sometimes they also have mistakes. So you can, decide for yourself, what do you want to do? So like here we saw lots of other, so from 2021 to, 21, 2018, 17, all of these papers you will be finding for all the courses. Along with that, let's say, so LSR I was talking. So this is Lady Shri Ram College official website. यहाँ पे what you can do, you can look at all these papers. So semester 1 के papers क्या क्या हैं, 2018 में क्या क्या papers थे. So ये पूरा collection होगा. So I know like this seems like okay कि आपको बहुत सारी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी, but yeah, that's what you have to do. It's not like everything will be served to you on a silver platter. Please consume it, and that will not happen. So this is unlike school. It's college. College mein you have to hustle. You have to talk to people. You have to ask. You have to ask what is the course. You have to ask whether this is deleted or not. So it's all you. So we all wanted to be adults, when we were in college. But yeah, so like that's what you do basically. So past year questions are available in SRCC. So Ayush, yes, I think there is a Xerox copy shop named Crystal Xerox and all. I think there are other Xerox shops also. वहां पे past year questions available होते हैं, but solutions के लिए the same thing applies. Okay. All right. So that is one thing. Maitri College also has all the papers there. Then Deshpandu College also has all these papers uploaded. And then Stephens College, while during the COVID, so they had open book exams. So there, alag tarike ke papers jo hue the, they also have a repository of all of that. So आपको ये सारी मेहनत खुद से करनी होगी to figure out what all basically what all topics and what all questions are there. Same thing you can do with Shahid Bhagat Singh College. There they have uploaded past year questions. And then yeah, so basically the only skill that you would require for this is just type Delhi University past year questions. You can also write for economics and all of that, and start Googling, start searching. Baki, there are bundles of books available also, like which are a compilation of past year questions. So whatever seems suitable to you, you can go and exercise that particular option. I've told you how you can do it online, and lots of colleges put all these papers. So especially I really like the way Kalindi College has, put everything very nicely for all these years. So I personally refer this website for figuring out what all the past year questions have been. Okay, so you can also do the same. All right, guys, are we fine till this point? Any problems with the video, audio, lag, screen sharing, anything? All good? Okay, perfect. All good. Very nice. All right, okay. So now that we know what is the timeline, we know what is the syllabus. Syllabus कहाँ से देखना है? Delhi University website से. ये बाकी सारे G, AEC, SEC, VAC courses कहाँ से देखने हैं? College से या फिर Delhi University website से. ये सब I would specifically for this, I would say, be more in touch with your teachers and college. They will be more helpful because थोड़े college specific courses होते हैं. So there are a little bit college specific, so you should do that. And past year questions ke liye, how to navigate all of that, I've told you that also. Okay, so you can take all of that strategy while compiling and preparing the material for you. Okay, so all right, now that we have done all of that, now what do we do? What is the next step? So now you know what is the reading that you have, when is your exam, today also, what is the starting date of your exams also. Now you have to see like what situation are you in. Are you someone who has been studying from the starting? Are you someone who has just started studying? So figure it out for yourself. I can understand these are 7 papers for you. 7 papers in a semester is very, very challenging, especially when it is being offered for the first time. So I have full, support and sympathy with you that you are, in kind of a new situation. But नई situation में जब इंसान होता है तो बहुत सारे unknowns होते हैं, जब उसको पूरा carry forward करके उस चीज से निकलता है, so that also is a different feeling. ठीक है, so panic बिल्कुल करने की जरूरत नहीं है, you don't have to panic. The same situation is with everybody. आप अपने classmates से बात कर लो, अपने friends से बात कर लो, everything is facing the same thing. Even university teachers, बहुत सारे teachers को भी नहीं पता होगा कि what is happening, because everybody is being introduced to this for the first time. Okay, so पहले तो डरना नहीं है, पैनिक नहीं करना है, ठीक है, सब लोग इसी नैया में तैर रहे हैं, तो सबको साथ में ही जाके आगे बढ़ना है और देखना है कि क्या करना है. लेकिन when you are in this situation, you have to understand what all things can help you out, so you'll have to keep that in mind. ठीक है, so सबसे पहले तो you just make a plan in your head कि जो जो टॉपिक्स हैं, जो जो कोर्सेज हैं, उसके लिए आपको ऑलरेडी क्या क्या पता है. स्टार्ट पेइंग मोर अटेंशन इन योर क्लासेस, ताकि जो ऑलरेडी क्लासेस में चल रहा है, यू डोंट हैव टू स्टार्ट रीडिंग अप ऑल ऑफ दैट फ्रॉम द वेरी बिगिनिंग. सो और अगर इफ यू आर समवन स्टार्टिंग राइट नाउ, प्रायोरिटाइज, चीजों को देखो कि कितना कितना कवर हो पाएगा, उसके हिसाब से मेक अ रीजनेबल गोल फॉर योर सेल्फ. एंड सेकेंड थिंग दैट आई सेड, यू शुड प्रायोरिटाइज योर सब्जेक्ट्स. फर्स्ट इज जो आपके कोर सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, दे आर योर कोर सब्जेक्ट्स. आई एम सेइंग दिस अगेन, कोर सब्जेक्ट्स जो होते हैं सेकेंड सेमेस्टर में जब आप जाओगे, दे विल बी अ कंटिन्यूएशन ऑफ द कोर कोर्सेज दिस टाइम. सो यू कैन नॉट and absolutely cannot take them lightly. Okay, so if someone says I have to, I am struggling between AECC and all of that versus my core courses, so I would personally say give more attention to the core courses. So जो आपके AEC, VAC और ये सब हैं, they first thing, they have less credits. So I'm not saying please don't consider this that please disregard them, no, don't do them. Nahi, वो भी important है, but if at any point of time you are struggling like where to start, you should start with your core subjects first, क्योंकि वो continue होने वाले, they're going to be continued. And second thing, they have more credits also. Okay, so because of these two reasons, you should prioritize your subjects, and then keep a track of all the time that you have, because today is 23rd, your exams start on 28th. So keep a timely tracker कि मुझे इस दिन इतना करना है, इस दिन इतना करना है. Now is actually the time that you should, you should not do anything else, and it's just last 1 month left. So this time you should, start working on your preparation for your finals. Finally, whenever you start reading, it's usually a good advice to start making notes of your own, taki at the end of your, like let's say there is a two day break or 1 day break, you don't have to start reading up everything from the very beginning. You can just start referring those notes. Okay, so start making a little bit of notes for yourself, start practicing problems. Okay, practicing problems will help you a lot, so you should do that. So practicing from past year questions, solved questions of the book. So whatever books that you have, unke back questions karo. ठीक है, some of the books have, if you check some of the books, they have solutions also. If you start googling, you will find some books, for some books you will start finding solutions also. So I would say Google karo. Everything that comes to your mind, you can just Google that I want solution for the so and so book. Sometimes I would say 90% of cases you will find a solution to that. Okay, so you should do that. Okay, ma'am, in maths exam we only have 1 day preparation leave, so what can I do for it? You can start preparing from now, and then 1 day break mein you can just revise whatever you have done. So all the important formulas that are there, all the important ways in which you can tackle the problem, जो इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस आपने देखे हैं, जो भी प्रोफेसर्स या टीचर्स ने कराए हैं, उनको आप रिवाइज कर सकते हो ड्यूरिंग योर वन. एंड इज वीडियो इनफ फॉर स्टैट्स एंड मैथ्स? आई वुड से practicing stats and maths paper, they are very numerical based. So unless you start doing your practice with your own hands, you write it and you solve everything, I would say that will not be enough. So you'll have to do your own practice, definitely. Okay. All right. So like these are some basic things you should, if you have not started, you are in a dangerous terrain. You should start working on it. Okay. So apna properly time ko strategize karo and, start revising, collecting the papers, past year papers, start doing your practice from that. So all the papers which are numerical based, putting too much time to theory won't help unless you're able to solve the problems in your exams. You have to do that. Okay. Okay. Ma'am, can you please tell important topics for core subjects, including maths, GE? So important topics. Okay. So Himanshu, I would say, you can go by the weightage that is being given to each of the unit. Based on that, you can start your preparation. Along with that, ek bari when you start going through your past year papers for the previous batches, you will realize किस topic से ज़्यादा problems आ रही हैं. So I think that should be the first thing. Whenever you start, sitting for your preparation, you should make a list of what kind of questions are coming. And then, based on that, you can decide कि आपको किस टॉपिक पे ज्यादा फोकस करना है. ठीक है मैम, वी डोंट ओके मैम, we who have not read economics in school level, then how can we prepare microeconomics? So Anshul, just to tell you, just to give you a little bit of background, I also have not studied economics in my college. So I had maths, I had physics, chemistry, and mathematics. And so if some people feel that because they have not done economics, they are some sort of at a disadvantage, I would say no, jo bhi, that's not the case. Okay, because economics is maths heavy. If your maths is good, you are not at all at a disadvantage. और जो economics आप school level पे करते हो, that is again repeated here. So how can you prepare microeconomics? So Anshul, I would say, देखो, because you have never studied economics, थोड़ी चीजें इंट्यूटिव स्टार्टिंग में नहीं लगेंगी. उसके लिए you can start reading up थोड़ा बहुत introduction of the topic. They will give some idea of what all you are studying. But I would definitely say that you are not at all at any disadvantage because you've not studied economics in school level. Some places they say if you are someone who's done physics, it's kind of benefiting you, because physics maybe you do a lot of modeling, and here in economics also you will realize lots of modeling is done. Okay, so man, 10th Feb ko, okay ma'am, 10th Feb ko 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chapters ka test hai. Okay, Utkarsh, I am doing my best to upload the videos, but I am not quite sure if I will be able to meet that deadline for your test, but I'll try. I will be uploading lots of other videos as well. Ma'am, say something about paper presentation of course subjects in exam. Yes, I will be talking about that. Ma'am, how do we get to know the problem we solve the correct numericals? So मान्या, देखो, पहले सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम्स करोगे, उससे आपको पता चलेगा. उसके अलावा थोड़ा बहुत आइडिया आप जो पास्ट ईयर पेपर्स के सोल्यूशन है, जो भी वट एवर इज प्रोवाइडेड, उससे थोड़ा आइडिया ले सकते हो. उसके अलावा आई वुड से देयर इज नो अदर वे टू चेक दैट. Yeah, so basically this is something that you have to deal with. I'm also from PCM. Okay, that's nice. Okay, Sahil is also from PCM. Very nice. मैम, मैंने सब कुछ हिंदी में पढ़ा था, अब इंग्लिश में पढ़ना पड़ेगा. Okay. Yes, Neeraj, I would say yes. Yes, most of the concepts, even if convert it into Hindi, they will not make much of a sense. But yeah, I wish you all the best. Ma'am, how should we write the exam? Proper writing way? How should we present? Yes, guys, I'm coming to that. No worries. So, okay, PCM with economics. Okay, very nice. Lots of people have PCM. Okay. Kudos. Okay. All right. Okay. So guys, all fine? Are we all good till this point? Everybody's well, everybody's fine. Yes guys, I will be talking about हम पहले तीनों बुक के कॉन्सेप्ट सिखा देना, फिर हम क्वेश्चंस की प्रैक्टिस करेंगे. Okay. So guys, some of you are again asking videos and all. So MME, I definitely plan to do before your exam. So probably I'm planning, before close to 15 to 20th February, I will be done with your MME. And so like that's something that I can manage at this pace. So yeah, I will be doing that. But for rest, I can't make a commitment. I'm so sorry. Okay. PCM without economics. Okay. Digvijay, I also had PCM without economics. Don't all the people who have done physics, it's kind of a good thing for them. Okay, all right. Okay, guys, audio, video, screen sharing. Any issues with that? All good, all fine. We are okay with that. Just quickly, if you can help me out. Okay, सब कुछ clear है. Okay. All right, guys, just give me one moment. Okay, for some reason it was disconnected. Okay. All right. So let's move on and let's start talking about the burning question is how to present your answers. Okay. So some things I want to talk about how the Delhi University marking is done. ESS. Okay. Is SEM pass ho jaun bas. Manish, this is the story for everyone. Every student thinks ki bas ye SEM pass ho jaye. Next semester se I will, do my best and I will top and things like that. I will talk to you about this for second sem. Now to cover microeconomics basic. Guys, I will talk to you. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Moving on. We will be taking all of your questions. Don't worry. Okay. So moving on, the next question that we have is like how to present answers and all of that. So basically syllabus timeline pata hai, syllabus pata hai, अब हमें पता ही है कि हमें पढ़ना है तो प्रॉपर स्केड्यूलिंग बनाना पड़ेगा एंड एवरी डे वी शुड स्टार्ट स्टडिंग नाउ एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट okay, so what are my some general comments regarding like how should you go about जब आप एग्जाम में जाते हो when you go in your exam, how should you present your answers? Okay, so first of all you can have two type of papers. First is whether it's a theory paper or it's a analysis basis paper, numerical based papers, किस तरीके का paper है. So let's say a paper like EVS. Okay, usually AEC, which is ability enhancement course में EVS होता है. So theory paper में क्या करना है? So theory paper में what do you have to do, and numerical based questions में आपको क्या करना है? There is a little bit of difference. In theory papers, first you have to check like what is the weightage in terms of marks. So let's say whether a question is for 10 marks, whether a question is for 2 marks, whether a question is for 5 marks. Based on that, you have to decide like how much elaboration do you need. So if something is for 10 marks, that means आपके पूरे पेपर 75 marks का है, उसमें से 10 marks का पेपर. That means it's huge. So maybe you can give a elaborate description, introduction, body and conclusion and stuff like that. उस तरीके से you can proceed. Apart from that, if it's a question based, numerical based problem, numerical में all that matters is whether you are able to answer that particular problem that has been asked or not. ठीक है? So you should, numerical based problem है या बहुत ही question इस तरीके का है कि जिसका बहुत एक exact answer है, just do that. But it's a very theory based, opinion based question. Then depending on how many marks are there, आप उस हिसाब से you can increase the length of your answer or decrease. So let's say if same question is asked for 2 marks, so they are expecting you to, let's say, write half a paragraph. Okay, if the same question, it can happen, very well happen. If same question is asked for 10 marks, you can write an introduction, a body, and then conclusion and stuff like that. So usually 2 to 3 pages you can write us tarike se, but do not take it like a बाइबल की मुझे 3 पेजेस तो लिखने ही हैं. Some people, in the bargain to write 3 pages, they start writing rubbish. It really irritates the teacher or examiner. So you should not do that. Okay. Second tip would be a clear handwriting will always help. बहुत ही, if you write clearly, even if, there are some things. So I think, this is my personal belief. If you are someone who knows everything, and if you are someone who knows everything along with a good writing, you are always going to get some benefit. So a clean, nice handwriting without too many, crosses and, messiness, it will always help. It will, I think I have seen that. I've seen that happening. So it will always help if you write very, very, in a clean way. And second thing, if there are situations wherein, you can make a diagram. Agar a question hai, let's say something related to deadweight loss or monopoly or something like that, wherein, there are, in order to explain the question better, you can use a diagram. Make a diagram. It will make a good impression. You can make a graph, depending on whether there is a requirement or not. You should not, just be, completely unaware of what is needed. Agar requirement hai or agar ho sakta hai, then all these tools will, help you, present your answer in a better way. Apart from that, very, very important, Delhi University में, ऐसा नहीं है कि let's say they ask you a numerical and all they are expecting is कि final answer मान लो उसका 10 है, so you should get a 10 answer. So except whether you get 10 answer, then only they'll give you full marks. Apart from that, it's all gone. No, ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं होता है. There is a step marking. So you write a formula, you get some marks. You put that formula in some equation, you get some marks. You do what is the next step. Every single step will be marked. So it's a stepwise marking. So even if, you don't know the entire thing, just write whatever you know. But that doesn't mean you should write rubbish. That's something you should refrain from doing. But yes, stepwise marking hai. So just be question mein, whatever you know, please, write all of that. I would not say that if you don't know anything, you just, keep your sheet blank, keep your question blank. You should never do that. अगर कोई एक ऐसा question है जो आपको नहीं आ रहा है, तो rather than keeping it a blank answer, आप क्या कर सकते हो, उससे related जो भी चीजें आपको पता है, उससे related, question related, not you can, some people say that, गाने लिख दो और कुछ भी, random चीजें लिख दो. That will not work. Definitely it should be related to the content that is being asked. Okay. So stepwise marking hai. So, mentioning everything in steps, even if full paper, full question nahi aata hai, writing everything step by step. If they have asked 3 questions, so you can answer 3 questions. Okay. Okay, so if there are three questions, you can answer 3 questions. This is question number 1, 2, 3. इस तरीके से, ठीक है? So please do not forget it. Stepwise marking है. It will really, really help you a lot. Okay. Clean handwriting, and I would say your paper usually comes in sections. Most of the cases that there is a section A, there is a section B. So it is advised if you follow things sequentially, it is a good thing. But because of some reason, अगर ऐसा है कि अगर आप sequentially नहीं follow कर पाए हो, don't worry too much about it. So like in the statistics paper, they have specifically mentioned कि एक पूरा question हमें एक ही sequence में चाहिए. So they have mentioned that, this is what we need, because they might have faced some problems because of, every part is related. If you start doing it here and there, then, it becomes a little difficult for the examiner. So a general advice would be, जो भी section attempt कर रहे हो, whatever you do, section A, section B, that's your choice. But please do them, in a alphabetical order. और एक पूरा question एक ही साथ attempt करो, right? Let's say one question है, there are 4 parts to that. So you should, do all of that together only. If you don't know, let's say part C, कोई बात नहीं, leave some space, do some other problems, and then come back. ठीक है? इस तरीके से you should do. Okay. Apart from that, guys, I have repeated all of this again. You don't have to panic. सब लोगों की सेम ही सिचुएशन है, ठीक है. अगेन आई एम सेइंग 7 पेपर्स थे, ठीक है, एंड फर्स्ट टाइम हो रहा है. सो घबराने से वैसे भी कुछ नहीं होगा इफ यू स्टार्ट पैनिकिंग. And some people I know, like some people start thinking, okay, 7 subject, and then they freeze and then they stop, like इतने पैनिक कर जाते हैं लोग कि फिर वो मतलब they stop moving basically, कि थोड़ा सा भी वो आगे नहीं बढ़ पा रहे हैं और बहुत stressed out हो जाते हैं. Some students get that and I can totally understand that, but rather than thinking about all of this, आप थोड़ा थोड़ा प्रिपेयर करना शुरू करो, ठीक है. नाउ इज द टाइम, यू शुड गेट स्टार्टेड. अगर अभी नहीं करोगे तो देर आर चांसेस दैट यू माइट स्ट्रगल लेटर ऑन. बट कोई बात नहीं, इवन इफ यू हैव नॉट स्टार्टेड टिल नाउ, इवन इफ यू स्टार्ट नाउ, लॉट्स ऑफ थिंग्स कैन बी रिकवर्ड, ठीक है. यू शुड स्टार्ट राइट नाउ एंड पैनिक मत करो. टेक हेल्प फ्रॉम योर फ्रेंड्स. किसी को कोई एक चीज में अगर अच्छा है तो टेल देम कि आप मुझे ये पढ़ा दो, मैं आपको ये पढ़ा देता हूँ. इस तरीके से थोड़ा कोलैबोरेटिव एफर्ट लेके you can study together, so that if everybody's, so people become friends when all of them are going through the same problem. That is the bond that people share. In colleges, most friendships that start is because of people facing the same problems. तो सबकी सेम ही प्रॉब्लम चल रही है, साथ में हैंडल करोगे, एक सपोर्ट सिस्टम होगा, सो थिंग्स विल बी अ लिटिल बेटर, ठीक है. एंड अगेन आपके कोर सब्जेक्ट्स को आपको बिल्कुल नहीं भूलना है. वो नेक्स्ट टाइम ऑल्सो दे विल गेट रिपीटेड एंड दे हैव मोर क्रेडिट्स ऑल्सो, ओके. सो यू शुड नॉट वरी अबाउट, यू शुड नॉट वरी कि ठीक है सारे एक साथ कैसे करेंगे. अगर इस तरीके से आप स्ट्रगल करे हो तो कोर सब्जेक्ट्स पे पहले फोकस करो. AEC, SEC और जो नए नए कोर्सेज हैं उसके लिए थोड़ा सा मे बी यू कैन स्पेंड अ लिटिल लेस टाइम, दैट कैन वर्क आउट. इस तरीके से थोड़ा सा आप अपना जो प्लानिंग है वो कर सकते हो, ठीक है. सो नीरज सिंह मैम, अभी मैंने कुछ नहीं पढ़ा बट अब लगता है कि पास हो जाऊंगा. हाँ बिल्कुल, यू कैन डेफिनेटली. एंड गाइज देखो, because of various reasons, people might not be able to do well. Some people might कुछ लोग बीमार हो जाते हैं, कुछ लोगों को कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है, किसी को कुछ हो गया है जिसकी वजह से वो नहीं पेपर दे पाए. सो यूनिवर्सिटी के पास ऑप्शंस होते हैं कि आप चीजें दोबारा रिपीट भी कर सकते हो. तो कोई इस तरीके के पैनिक में नहीं घुसना है कि अब तो मतलब नैया डूब चुकी है, अब तो कुछ नहीं होगा. नो, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. यू कैन डू इट. सब लोगों के साथ सेम ही प्रॉब्लम है, सब लोगों के लिए नया सिस्टम है. आपको लग रहा होगा कि वी आर वेरी इंडिविजुअलिस्टिक इन आवर बिहेवियर, वी ओनली थिंक दैट आवर प्रॉब्लम्स आर the only thing that are there in the world. Nobody else has any other problems. आप भी प्रॉब्लम फेस कर रहे हो, आपके फ्रेंड्स भी प्रॉब्लम फेस कर रहे हैं, यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए भी सब कुछ बहुत नया है, वो टीचर्स भी स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं. सो एवरीबडी इज इन द सेम बोट, ओके. सो इस माइंडसेट के साथ कि whatever you have, just make the best out of it. And trust me, once you start giving papers, you'll realize it's not इतना भी जितना हवा होता है दिमाग में, क्योंकि पहली बारी तो आपने पेपर कभी यूनिवर्सिटी का दिया नहीं है, पहली बारी कोर्स चेंज हो रहा है, so everything is new for you, so you are feeling like that because of that. So you don't have to worry about all of that. जो भी है आपके हाथ में, जितना भी टाइम है, just make the best use of it. You will not regret it. I would say that. Okay, so ma'am, can you make a WhatsApp group for us too, so that we can share stuff with each other? Digvijay, I will be open to that if if you decide amongst yourself that you want to do that. I will be open to that. So at the end, we can maybe discuss this. Okay. All right. Ma'am, how many pages we need to write when it's 2 marks, 5 marks, 10 marks? Okay, Manish, एक जनरल आइडिया मैं आपको दे देती हूँ, बट मतलब ये सिर्फ एक जनरल आइडिया है, इसको इस तरीके से दिमाग में नहीं लेना है कि ओके एवरी 10 मार्क्स शुड हैव 3 पेजेस और 5 पेजेस और समथिंग लाइक दैट. इफ इट्स अ 2 मार्क प्रॉब्लम, यू नो, मे बी 4-5 लाइन्स वुड सफाइस. ठीक है. इफ इट्स अ 5 मार्क प्रॉब्लम, अगेन इट विल डिपेंड कि थ्योरी पेपर है कि न्यूमेरिकल है. न्यूमेरिकल में 5 मार्क्स कुड बी वेरी शॉर्ट. ठीक है. Theory, if it's 5 marker, maybe you can, you know, write one page or something like that. If it's 10 mark, maybe you can write something like 2.5 page, something like that. Okay. But it's not a guiding principle and nobody should follow the page formula. अगर कोई एक चीज है जिसको 10 marks मिले हैं weightage, so that means they need you to elaborate, you know, without thinking कि okay चलो मेरे 2 पेज हो गए and now I'm done. Ma'am, can you please share the recordings of this class? Yes, I will do that, sweetie. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, guys. All right. Apart from that, guys, these were the major points basically that I wanted to discuss with you all. Now the floor is open for any questions that you have. I am available for any questions that you have. So yeah, the floor is open for questions. If you have any, feel free to have any questions that you want. Okay. Majorly जो questions आपने submit किए थे, many of them were related to answer writing. So answer writing में, if it's a theory question, do that. And if it's a practical question, numerical question, you can you know, you just see कि ठीक है जो भी पूछा गया है उसका properly आपने हर step में answer किया है या फिर नहीं. ठीक है. So just make sure you do that. Apart from that, many questions were related to like people have not started studying. Can they do that? They can do it, but you should start working right now. Okay. Okay. Ma'am joining. Okay, ma'am, upload the rest lectures soon. Guys, trust me, MME के लिए I am fully committed to uploading everything before your exams. So I have made that commitment to you. So I will be doing that. Don't worry. Some people are a little scared whether we'll be doing that or not. For MME, definitely I'll be doing. For rest, I can't make a commitment right now. Ma'am, YouTube पे तीनों subjects के playlist बना देना. Okay. Ma'am, upload rest. Yes, videos are coming soon. If we don't have eco in class 12 and pursuing BA honors economics, how to tackle the situation? So, sweetie, I am assuming that you have done mathematics because otherwise you can't take, you know, economics honors. So, maths agar acha hai, so you will be able to sail through the course because, you know, maths is maths, stats is maths, micro, by now you've realized it's starting to become maths. And then, you know, like, you know, at a later stage, you know, जो eco honors के बच्चे होते हैं या economics जो कर रहे होते हैं, they start saying, who called it eco honors? Why aren't they calling it maths honors? So maths पे थोड़ा सा, you know, पकड़ बना के रखो. That will help you a lot. And economics अगर आपने नहीं किया और, you know, starting में थोड़ा सा ऐसा लगता है कि मुझे तो ये भी नहीं आता economics में, but that is a little bit of reading. थोड़ा सा ना economics में किस तरीके से लोग सोचते हैं, अगर हमें वो माइंडसेट पता चल गया कि अच्छा स्कैरसिटी प्रॉब्लम है, लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज हैं, उसको ऑप्टिमाइज करने के बारे में सारी बातें हो रही हैं, तो हमें थोड़ा उस तरीके से सोचना है. ठीक है. मैम, आर जॉइनिंग सोसाइटीज रियली बेनिफिशियल? तो उन्नति, सोसाइटीज का मेन पर्पज है कि बिकॉज यू नो एवरीबडी इज कम फ्रॉम अ डिफरेंट प्लेस, सो टू मेक यू वेरी वेरी फेमिलियर. सो एक तरीका है लोगों को आपस में इंटरैक्ट कराने का, एंड एक और तरीका है कि स्कूल में मोस्टली यू नो एवरीबडी इज जस्ट study study study, your parents is also study study study, but to be in the real life you need some real skills, you need to talk to strangers, you need to be good at public speaking, all of these things. So ये सब चीजों में they are beneficial. ठीक है. So थोड़ा socialize करने के लिए it's a very good thing. Sometimes through that they also teach you some skills. बहुत सारे बच्चों को manage भी करते हो. You see lots of other things also. So in that sense, I would say they are beneficial. ठीक है. So just to, you know, give you some soft skills to speak, to talk to people, you know, it's like a way, you know, एक mandatory तरीका है जिसके वजह से you will be bound to talk to people. So it will make your college life a little bit more social and, maybe help you out in some soft skills. But it's not a hard and fast rule. If you feel you don't need all of that, there is no need specifically for joining societies. Okay. Ma'am, is 66% attendance really necessary? As due to some circumstances, I could not attend classes regularly. So Shreya, during my time, also we had this rule of 67% attendance. But I think over the time, the university has gotten a little stricter with the attendance system. Okay. So now earlier, शायद वो फिर भी थोड़ा सा लीवे दे देते थे, but now they have become stricter over time. And I passed out in 2018. So basically, like 5 years ho chuke hain, and they've started becoming more and more stricter. So I would say talk to your teachers. So there is a provision of, getting benefits. So let's say if some medical reason or there, so, you can tell them, you can, show them proof and all, and then they make some required provisions. So you can talk to your class teacher or someone like that to discuss regarding this particular case. Okay. Shweta is saying how to access your hidden lectures on YouTube. Okay. So Shweta, some of the videos are part of a paid course. So that is why they are hidden. Okay. Please upload MME lectures and please help. Yes, Nishta, MME lectures will be uploaded. I plan to finish all of that before, like, at least 1 week before your exam. So don't worry about that. Please make a video on future options, economics. Yes, Himanshu. So I plan to do that, sometime probably. Yes, I definitely plan to do something like that. So maybe, after your exams, we can plan a similar session. Like what are the career options after economics and like how to do masters and all of that. And how to cover statistics. Okay. So statistics को कैसे cover करना है? पहले तो सारे topics को समझो और past year questions को थोड़ा सा देखना शुरू करो क्योंकि past years में जब आप देखोगे you will realize कि बहुत सारे questions हैं PDF related, CDF related. So मेरी सलाह advice यही रहेगी कि बेसिक ओवरव्यू लो टॉपिक्स का और आपकी जो बुक है डिवॉर दैट्स अ वेरी नाइस बुक उसमें जो प्रॉब्लम्स दिए हुए हैं सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम्स अगर आप उसको भी कर लेते हो दे गिव यू अ लॉट ऑफ आइडिया ठीक है सो आई वुड से एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इन स्टैटिस्टिक्स योर फोकस शुड बी मोर ऑन प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग so for maths also for statistics also problem solving and for that matter micro also all most of your courses they are not very very theory based so mostly are numerical based so practicing the questions would be something that you should definitely start doing right now. Thank you Manish. Okay ma'am, will you be uploading micro also? If yes, at least try to complete unit 2 because it's heavy weightage. Nishta, I will try, but I cannot make a commitment. I will try. First priority for me would be to finishing maths. I will definitely do that. If there is time, I will definitely, think about micro also. मैम मेरे पास अभी किसी की भी बुक नहीं है आप सजेस्ट करो कि अब बुक लूं या नहीं ना आई डोंट थिंक बुक लेने की जरूरत है बुक खरीदने की तो डेफिनेटली जरूरत नहीं है ऑनलाइन बुक्स आर अवेलेबल I would say just Google it and you'll get it ठीक है and something like that. Okay ma'am, to excel in exam if you are a little weak in maths means in comparison to others I need extra. Okay so Shweta, पहली बात तो we don't have to worry ठीक है. बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं कि जिनको स्टार्टिंग में usually maths is the subject which takes place like that only. तो आप क्या कर सकते हो एक चीज हमें ये दिमाग में रखनी है कि हमारा इकोनॉमिक्स ऑनर्स कोर्स है या इकोनॉमिक्स रिलेटेड कोई भी कोर्स है ना वो थोड़ा मैथमेटिकल ही होने वाला है. अभी के लिए आप क्या करो मोर एंड मोर प्रैक्टिस प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग करो ठीक है बट जैसे कि बट जस्ट कीप दिस इन माइंड that we have to be very careful कि हमारे हर सब्जेक्ट में मैथ्स धीरे धीरे आगे जाके होने वाला है ठीक है. सो वंस वी हैव दैट माइंडसेट हम लोग इस चीज को एक दिमाग में हमेशा रखेंगे और मे बी वी कैन स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर थिंग्स अर्ली ऑन ऑल्सो. दिस टाइम वट एवर हैपेंड कोई बात नहीं नेक्स्ट टाइम से वी कैन बी मोर केयरफुल. सो if I would say कि even if you are a little you say कि मैथ्स में आप उतने अच्छे नहीं हो but with practice, maybe everybody would need practice 1 times, maybe you would need it twice. ठीक है, सो थोड़ा सा बस प्रैक्टिस पे ध्यान दो. ठीक है, और पास्ट ईयर पेपर्स जब आप देखोगे तो आपको थोड़ा सा एक पैटर्न समझ में आने लगेगा कि अच्छा इस तरीके के प्रॉब्लम्स है, इस तरीके के प्रॉब्लम्स को कैसे डील करें. सो उसकी आप थोड़ी सी ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो. ओके मैम, सम प्रो टिप्स फॉर स्टैटिस्टिक्स. गाइस, जो मेजर चंक रहता है, प्रोबेबिलिटी भी बच्चे कर लेते हैं, इंट्रोडक्शन वाला पार्ट भी बच्चे कर लेते हैं. जो आपके लिए नया टॉपिक है वो है रैंडम वेरिएबल्स, प्रोबेबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. वो सब के प्रॉब्लम्स को थोड़ा सा टैकल करना शुरू करो. प्रोबेबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन बहुत कॉन्टिन्यूस एंड डिस्क्रीट, उसके क्वेश्चंस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हैं. और जो आपका 5th चैप्टर है वो भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. सो आई वुड से most people can easily tackle, I won't say easily, chapter 1 2 कर लेते हैं, chapter 3 4 5 में थोड़ा सा उनको प्रॉब्लम होती है. ठीक है, so try and work more on that. Ma'am, please make a video in future. Yes, Mimanshu, I'll be doing that. What can we do after economics honors? How do we avail paid courses? So Shweta, you can just contact me. My number is, I think, available everywhere, so you can just contact me and I'll let you know how to. So Sneha and Himanshu, guys, all the regarding all the future options, I think we can plan a separate session for that and definitely discuss all of that there. Ma'am, how do we do statistics? I would say now is the time we should start focusing on, like last 3 chapters, chapter 3 4 5, because they are the first, first पहली चीज तो क्या है कि वो new है आपके लिए and थोड़े से mathematical भी हैं. और इसको करने का सबसे अच्छा तरीका क्या है, पहले तो कॉन्सेप्ट समझो सिंपल भाषा में. अगर नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो जो आपकी बुक है डिवॉर, उसके जो एग्जाम्पल प्रॉब्लम्स हैं उनको फॉलो करने की कोशिश करो. दे विल हेल्प यू अ लॉट. मैम, प्लीज अपलोड पास्ट ईयर क्वेश्चन आंसर फॉर प्रैक्टिस. आई विल ट्राई. सो जैसे ही हमारा सिलेबस खत्म होता है मैथ्स का, हम थोड़े प्रॉब्लम्स पे भी वर्क करना स्टार्ट कर देंगे. कैन एंड आवर स्टूडेंट्स नॉट एक्सट्रीमली Unnati, there's nothing like that. Anybody who does good enough practice can crack that. No worries. Okay, ma'am, अब भूख लग रही है, जा सकता हूँ मैं? Yes, Neeraj, go ahead. How to get solutions of statistics? It's available on Google. Only answers are there at the back. Available on which website? I'll share. You don't remember that website? Okay, thanks, bro. Okay, sure. Okay, thank you. Please share the recording of the class. Yes, I will be sharing the recording. And guys, so yeah, there was one idea which was floated that, okay, to make a group so that people can share information amongst themselves. So would you be open to that, or would you want me to do that? I can maybe, share a link with everybody, and whosoever is interested in joining can join. Okay. Yes. Okay, for statistics. Ma'am, so we have less time. So which chapters are more important for this sem? So Manish, for micro, you can, work more on unit 4. Unit 2, which carries 40 marks. And for statistics, you can, work more on chapter 3 4 5. And for maths, I would say स्टार्टिंग के चैप्टर्स थोड़े से बेसिक हैं, बट जहां से लिमिट्स, डिफरेंशिएशन और ये सब स्टार्ट हो जाते हैं, दे बिकम मोर एंड मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. प्लीज. ओके, yes. Okay. Admin the group also. Thank you, ma'am. Got to learn a lot of new information. Thank you, Unnati. Okay, guys. Ma'am, please add me. Send me the group link. Like to message me on WhatsApp. I want to join. Okay, guys. So I'll be open to that. And yeah, I think. And to start off, basically, thank you so much, Manish. Okay, so just to end the session, there's just something that I want to show you, which is, I wish you all the very best for your exams. And we will be doing MME, and whenever you feel stressed, just remember, in the long run we are all dead, so there is no need to take so much pressure. Okay, take things one at a time. Okay, thank you, Manish. Okay, guys, all right. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. And I will be sharing the recording through some medium. And yes, okay. So yeah, thank you, Sahil. Thank you so much. Thank you, Himanshu. Thank you, Sneha. Thank you, Digvijay. Thank you, Manish. Thank you, Unnati. Okay, guys. So if you have any other questions, feel free. Otherwise, feel free to leave the meeting. The session is officially over. And I will also share maybe the PPT also for those of you who are interested. And we'll try and circulate the WhatsApp group ID also, so that whosoever is interested can join the group as well. Okay. Thank you so much. So yeah, if anybody has any queries, I'm here only. And if you want to go, you can go. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.